Alrighty, so we're going to play the games in the mini jam since I entered the mini jam. I will start with my game because what you do, right? Start with your own. Apparently, I have 12 ratings, which is 4 times what I got the last time I entered a jam, so we're doing well. 8 comments. Very simple game. It's a platformer. I'm going to use speedrun strats to get through it quickly so that we might proceed to other games. So basically, it's just a basic ass platformer. You find a coin, you use that coin in a crane machine. That crane machine gives you a key. You take that key to a door, and you move on to the next level. You do this 5 times, and you win the game. Each stage, the crane gets significantly faster. I said I was going to use speedrun strats, but I'm just going to do safe things because I don't want to lose. If you die, you go back to the beginning of the level and lose everything. If you fail to get the key on the first try, you lose everything and go back to the beginning of the level. As you can see, much, much faster. The controls are very floaty, very slidey, as you can see. They definitely have an off feel to them. But it's just something you can get used to. It's not Mario. It's a challenge platformer. Not a very challenging challenge platformer, but it's a challenge platformer. When I say not a challenging challenge platformer, I mean like in comparison to the rest of the genre. Like, it's harder than Mario or Sonic or Kirby or some shit, but it's not harder than Celeste in the later stages. And it's mostly just because the controls don't feel good. I did not have time to address game feel, so I put in something that was quick and snappy. Because quick and snappy is generally fun by default. And the movement feels fun, it just feels difficult, especially when you're climbing trees, because I didn't make the branches one way, I made them a solid platform because I didn't have time to address that kind of thing. I just made everything solid. It's a 3-day jam. I had like 10 or 12 hours, and I knew nothing about the engine going in, so this was just the more effective method for me. I will, however, say that I probably will come back to this concept. Probably finish this game out sometime. Customize the sprites a bit, because a lot of these are... Like, I made some sprites, and I edited some sprites. Like, this thing here's my sprite. Like, the control part is Kenny, and the glass part is me. But I think it fits the aesthetic. I'm going to come back and make new sprites that are mine. Done. I'm going to add in the mechanics I didn't get to add in, because originally I wanted to do, like, once you've got the basics of, like, basic platforming, like stage 1 would be just grab the coin, hit the machine, hit the door so you get the understanding, and then stage 2 would introduce some platforms to jump around. Stage 3 would be like, here's your obstacles, and then stage 4 and 5 would be, here's the test of your abilities with what you've got. And on that 5th stage, instead of getting a key and ending the game, you would get a key in a bundle along with dash shoes that would let you get an air dash, and then it would proceed to 5 more stages of ramping up intensity and complexity, and then you'd get double jump, and you'd get wall climb, and you'd get shit like that. And that was the eventual goal, but I did not have time for that. I am not a game developer yet. It took me a couple of hours to get these 5 stages designed on some graph paper. I haven't touched pen and paper in ages. But that's my game. Very simple. Rate it. So, now that we've seen that, view submission page, we're going to go to submissions and we're going to play the games that I haven't played yet. So we're going to go to submissions, and submissions in need of rating. Which I guess technically all of them are in need of ratings, but they do it from top to bottom, so I'm going to go from least rated to most rated. But I'm going to play only the shit that can be played in browser right now. If the person has a history of being on the level, I'll install the thing and try it. What is this? Does this not have a page? Oh, view game page. Okay. No information. Who's this person? I guess they've done a few things. The engine claims to be Unity. Maybe. But for now, we're going to start with the in-browser stuff because I can play it in the browser and I don't have to worry about it too much. Omnes pro uno. I don't. One go at the game ever, but their death can help future players succeed. Oh, interesting. Python with Flask front end with Vanilla.js with P5 for graphics. Players have one go at the game ever. Okay, so it's cookies. So basically, if you erase your cookies, you can get another shot, maybe? It's an interesting idea that you can just play one time ever and then you're done. That's a cool concept. I'm not hating on that. However, I am hating on it not working. Oh, this isn't what I wanted to be. Fuck. Oh, once you're dead, you cannot play the game anymore. I'm sorry, guy. I can't do that. I'm not gonna rate your game. I'm not gonna play that. Hobo Box Arena. 1v1 hobo battles. In Godot, you get one movement each turn. Or wrestling. Okay. Have a look. Press spacebar to reset the game. When was this game submitted? Published a day ago. Lady Jam 50. 29th through October 2nd. Pretty sure. No, okay. I guess technically it fits in both. That's fine. I asked about that explicitly because I was like, what if because the mini jam runs bi-weekly, and I'm like, what if the mini jam and like the Game Boy Jam line up? Because those are two jams I really both enjoy. I would want to compete in both, and I'm like, can I do one submission for both if it fits both requirements? Yes, apparently. I wasn't sure of the etiquette. All right, what do we got? First of all, let me make sure that OBS is recognizing this. It is. Good. Oh, what the fuck? Interesting. Okay, so I'm the green one. That's me? Okay. I'm getting Ed McMillan vibes from the artwork. I think that's an inspiration there. Gameplay is fine. I mean, my game is trash, so I can't speak too much. But I just, how does this work? Is it coming at me with an even number? Like, is it matching the same? Am I supposed to like dodge? There. So he went out of the arena. So what if I just go this way? The arrow doesn't line up with where I'm going. That's a problem. But I can just dodge dude, and he goes out of the arena. Okay. Simple. Let's Do this mission page. Enjoyment, we'll give it 3. Because, I mean, I played it more than once just because I'm playing jam games and I want to give them a fair shot and rate it. Concept's fine. Presentation. I mean, it's got Macmillan style, very basic though. That's fine. Use of limitation. I think the spirit of the limitation is you've got one chance to do something, and this is effectively you get one game, not one chance. Like, I mean, I guess technically, but it's like one whether you win or lose. I don't know. It's odd. We'll give it a 4. All right, back to submission. So we're not doing this one. We just did Hobo Boxing, wherever the fuck it went to. Oh, it must have moved up. Yeah, okay. Fortune Flea. Team members, Bacon Beast. Godot. Player only has one chance to grab a crystal ball and read its fortune before the game's hazards become cursed. If a player misses a crystal ball, then it will be up to fate or luck, or also the player's observational skills to clear past any new challenges ahead. Let's go. Best part of jump. Z, read fortune if you have the crystal ball. 2 buttons. Avoid the jack-o'-lanterns and the coffins. Grab the crystal ball. It will help predict upcoming hazards. Press Z when holding a crystal ball to read your fortune. This is a hint for how you should go about avoiding upcoming obstacles. And Z again to close. Okay, so grab the ball, press Z. It's an endless runner, I guess. Yeah, okay. Dodge obstacles. Get one shot at the crystal ball, I suppose, is the concept. And the flame burns the skin, but not many. Wait, does that mean I can't hit the candles? I'm bad. Wink, wink. Jumped over the candle there. No, okay. Cute. We'll give it one more shot. Bacon Beast. It was impossible to grab that crystal ball. That's, I kind of like the spooky lights we got going in the background. That's kind of neat. I will say the background coffins are hard to read. Okay. Because I'm sure I hit one. Must be generous hitboxes or something. Interesting. Okay. So, enjoyment, we'll give it a 3. Concept, we'll give it a 4. Presentation, we'll give it a 3 again because there's no sound. There's the graphics are fine. The graphics are kind of cute. Wonder if they made them themselves. We'll go to 4 for the presentation. No music though. Use of limitation, we'll go to 4. All right, submissions. Heat of rating. Miss Fortune. 2 team members used in Unity, a witch predicted that you would die, so you have only one chance to do whatever you want. Run game. And I might go back and make comments on these games before I do. So his thought is just go to the hospital and visit his father. Yeah, I ain't going to the fucking job. Visiting the father would be what I would want to do. I just want to see what the other options are. See friends. My grandfather just passed recently, so it kind of hurts my heart to think about dying father in this time. Okay, so we're just seeing about his life. I'm coming up on 4 years of mine. Not been that long. $20 says that is in the weird alleyway thing. Or oh, that'd be at the pharmacy, wouldn't it? I'll probably go to the pharmacy, find out it's not there, and then go back to the alleyway. I will say, it's almost American to have a doctor tell you, hey, go to the hospital and get this medicine for me to give to your father. Or not, go to the pharmacy for me. It's comical. Need money to pay for the operation, what should I do? Unemployment is not going to cover everything. Asking for promotion is probably going to get you fired because that's just how life is in these things. Asking for money, probably the most reasonable. Do the promotion though. Oh, cool. That's nice. Oh no. An error occurred with Unity content on this page. Unity crashing? Say it ain't so. We'll give it one more go. Alright. Based on this page, I'd say the artwork, the creator has decent pixel art skills, if nothing else, because, like, that's pretty nice. The buildings are pretty good. I wonder, are they stock, I wonder? Does he mention anything down here? No. Cars are nice. The only thing that's weird is the character, but I mean, the walk cycle's not terrible. The proportions on the arms is just what's weirding me out. But I could see a game like that with an aesthetic. I wonder if the pixel art isn't from somewhere, because the pharmacy definitely stands out as very different art style from the rest of the buildings. Alright, so we're going to play this right. I'm going to go back to the hospital directly. It'll let me. It does. What do you do? Offer myself as donor. Fuck it. I'd give anything to have my grandfather back. That's a cute game. Okay, it's a Pixel City pack. Okay. Yeah. Neat concept. We'll give it a 3 for enjoyment, because, I mean, it's not very game-like. It's a good experience, but I wouldn't say it's a fun experience. Concept, we'll give a 5. Presentation, we'll give a 4. And use the limitation, you get one thing, that's 5. That's a 5-star. And we'll add a nice little comment, because, you know, I want to encourage shit like this. Okay, pinball. Is pinball's one word, right? Pinball is in fact one word. So, is this intentional, or is this just someone naming it differently? Only one pinball. I'm gonna go with the latter, but let's play some pinball. I love pinball. So bad for all the people who are using Unity these days with all the shit that's gone down. U and E to control flappers, hold S to start and release the ball. A and D to strafe the ball. Okay, I mean, it's pinball. We have some physics issues here. And I'm assuming there's no restart button, because my dumbass was like, oh, you got one chance, don't put a restart button in. And then I posted it like the day of the jams ending, like halfway through the day, and my friends played it and were like, hey, can you make a restart at the end of the game so I can play more than once? I was like, oh yeah, I put up speedrun strats. Of course there needs to be a way to fucking restart besides refreshing the damn page. Right. I don't want to be a hater. I don't like being a hater, but we're gonna not rate this highly. We're gonna rate this a 2. The concept is a 1. The presentation is a 1 because they definitely don't have license to use that music. If I had enough people on my channel to get fucking ad revenue, I'd probably get docked for that music being on the stream. Use limitation is fine. It's a 1-shot. Save rating. We'll just post that. I'm not going to do like any reporting or anything. I don't really give a shit. All right. Full distribution. Godot, VS Code, and Figma. What's Figma? Like it's an art tool. Oh, collaborative design interface. Is that because there's more than one people? Ah, team members. Okay. All right, let's go to the itch page. Left clicking on nodes in a specific order to equally distribute values among them. Please note that each distribution will only affect 2 nodes and the number of distributions is limited. This sounds like it's going to be my game. I'm a specific kind of autistic, and this is probably going to be my game. So if I understand this right, I click here and here. Okay, that makes sense. So I am confused because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I connected 4 to 2, and in my mind, that distributes it to 3, right? Oh, okay. Remaining distributions target value. These aren't part of the game. Okay. Little UI things. So I have a 5, and a 2. If I go from here to here and here, that doesn't work. All right. So if I go from here to here, oh, you can't. You have to go. Okay. So it's in a straight line. So is it literally just from highest to lowest? That's 5. Yeah, okay. So high, low, mid, low, mid. Yeah. Very simple. Congrats, you finished all the levels. Cool. It's a neat concept. I could see this being a good mobile game. I'm going to step away for a minute. Do I have a be right back screen? I don't think I do. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just